You can't knock me on my mood, and I'm knowing you can't change my attitude. Yeah, you must have me confused, and my peace is something I don't wanna lose. You can't knock me on my mood, and I'm knowing you can't change my attitude. Yeah, you must have me confused, and my peace is something I don't wanna lose.
Walking in the sand, I got vodka in my hand. We got vibes from here to Japan. We be cooling like a fan. I be looking at these views. Water be royal blue. Looking fresh up out the zoo. I'm like, who the fuck is you? I be coolin', yeah, you knew. She got ass, I thought you knew. Oh, she coolin' heavy too. So we ain't drooling over you.
So smooth, tell him oil volley. Groceries, he sprinkles so bay.
You can't knock me on my mood, and I'm knowing you can't change my attitude. Yeah, you must have me confused, and my peace is something I don't wanna lose. Can't knock me on my mood, and I'm knowing you can't change my attitude. Yeah, you must have me confused, and my peace is something I don't wanna lose.
So you might wonder what you just heard. We always play artists in our neighborhood, artists that's not in our neighborhood, artists that reach out to us and say, please, sir, can you play my song?
They don't be saying please like Bruno did.
Or
please!
or Jamie Foxx. DJ,
they want us to play another love song, but we had to play a song, let them know that we just coolin', you know what I'm saying? But who is that? Oh, the motherfucking podcast, your favorite pod. You've got your Velvet Juggernaut on that.
The number one podcast in the world.
What?
Not just the city, the world, Craig.
Yeah, exactly. You got your Lynneopoly on there, who even came up with the concept of that track. You might have to start this episode over just to appreciate it. And even she even brought the fam bam. Thank you, not ma'am, but thank you, sir, and thank you, ma'am. Because I don't want to offend a certain community out there.
Wow.
You know those people that paint themselves and run naked in the street?
Nah.
And they say don't talk about gingerbread cookies.
No.
Who else was on the song?
I don't know about that, bro.
We gotta give a shout out for Mr. Ace Dollar.
Not Ace Hood, Ace Dollar.
There you go. Raise the roof, man. He did his thing. We all did our thing. And if you're in the group, you saw those listens. People tuning in. Don't forget to check out the other track, Shame Soon.
Excuse me.
With Mr. Velvet Juggernaut and Mr. ScorpionKing. Hot music coming soon with Sawildchild. I'm sure you're afraid of what he's got to say, but he's got a pen and a pad as well. And he's got some shit to say as well.
I don't say much. I don't say Dutch. Keep your hands off until I say okay, touch. That's Snoop though.
I think somebody just let us know he was in the building. Matter of fact, we'll go ahead and introduce this motherfucker. Who we got here? The Sawildchild. Talk about it, my guy.
Man, look. It's been a long time coming, and I know Pimp Cat's gonna come.
Yeah, whoa, that has an intriguing sound to it. If that singing caused you to go to a website called www.xnxx.com, that's not our fault. If you found yourself reaching for the Jergens after hearing those tunes, that's not our fault, as Mystical once said and Silk the Shocker once said.
Okay.
To my left here, we've got here the ScorpionKing in this biatch. Talk to him, Scorp.
Well, I'm going to take my horse down a 410. I'm riding to the studio. I know y'all weren't expecting it.
Oh my God.
Not at all.
And then in the household, we got a young lady on the ones and the twos and the three and the four. No, Snoop Dogg is not at your motherfucking door. We've got here Lynneopoly in this biatch. Talk to him, Lynneopoly.
Hey.
Lynneopoly. No, exactly.
She kill me with that every time, bro.
Hey.
we be like, yo, it's Lynneopoly in the building.
Yeah.
I had to switch that.
Yeah, she's like, hi, it's me.
I mean, that's my thing.
Yeah, that's she in this thing, you know, she ready. Actually, we got some good shit here for you today, as we always do. Before we get too far into this, I do want to let you.
FYI, I'm gonna put this out here. Lynneopoly got her notebook over there.
Like the DVD.
Jug got his phone out with a bunch of notes in them, so I don't know what they be coming up with on a day-to-day basis.
Hey, you and me both, Scorp. I just show up so I don't get fined like Marshawn Lynch, bro. Like,
Oh my God.
I literally just here, bro. Like, I just be like, oh, so this is what we talking about?
I want y'all to know that we had ourselves a lovely conversation prior to this episode, and it ended with me being forced to take 4 to 5 shots.
So first of all, you only took 3.
What was it?
You still owe
No,
one.
I took 1 prior, remember? And then you was like, oh, it's that other rule where you take 3.
No. You took 2 more after that.
The reason
You gotta
why-
take 2
I
or
did.
3.
The reason why, because he popped a bottle of 500 vodka.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he
Without
violated. He
without doing our
violated.
tradition, we always smack our bottle
Yeah.
on the booty.
Yeah, he
And then
violated.
he had his whole pants on.
I really feel like you should take an extra shot for the pants you had on. I'm not gonna lie to you.
If
Well-
you don't know what I'm talking about, the post is in the group
Tell them visit us in the
about them whole pants, and Jug had his on. Now he had to go change his pants.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what we supposed to been doing. Shout outs at the beginning. Shout out to everybody in the group. Shout out to Velvet Vibes Podcast, of course. Everybody that's listening from the bottom. Inside Scoop, Mama, Grandmama, Offspring around the board. And if anybody else got some shout outs real quick, we finna get right to this shit. Don't preach to them because they sitting at work and they trying to sneak and listen.
Yeah. To my boy Menace, all the guests, all the members that came through, we do appreciate y'all as well. Continue to like, share, love, follow, subscribe, whatever you got to do just to tune in. We still bringing this hot shit, so be ready.
Hey,
Shit.
anybody on your side, Scorp, that need one real
Shout
quick?
out to the group, like you said, your mama, your grandmama,
Hey.
of course.
That's the only time it's good to say your mama.
Your
Your mama.
Your mama, my mama, Sawildchild mama, Lynneopoly mama.
Hey.
Giving all shout outs to the mamas. Because, you know, Mother's Day is around the
Ooh,
corner.
smack that hand. The hand in the sky.
You know
No.
You know
So,
what?
Did y'all just high five?
Yeah. I'm drunk.
Wait a minute.
Could proceed.
Yeah.
Hope everybody had a good Easter. You woke up
Give a
today.
shout out to everybody listening. You're not listening. I don't know what you're doing. You're meal doing. You're not barbecuing.
Lynneopoly, do you have any shout outs before we get this fire on?
No.
That was her way of saying her horse is also at the Old Town Road.
Yo, what's up with this horse?
What this what?
What's
You
up
know
with
her song?
You haven't heard this song?
Old Town Road.
What?
Oh my god, it's the #1 song in the world right now.
Oh my.
You must have been listening to Webby again.
Turn the Webby off.
Turn the Webby off, please.
You know Webby fuck a bitch till she real time.
Oh my god.
They got the Old Town Road challenge, man.
I'm
like
sorry,
everybody
Beyonce,
doing
like
it.
Trina, like a big booty ass black
Oh
people.
my
I'm just
gosh.
saying, like INDEPENDENT. My nigga, what you mean?
You saw what I posted?
You ain't seen Shaq version, have you?
Oh my
Of the
God.
Old Town Road.
You ain't gotta tell me
You know what?
that.
I'm just gonna keep sipping it. I'm just gonna have to Google the shit.
Yeah, make
Are you talking about when he kissed that
I didn't watch the whole thing.
No, that's Charles Barkley did.
Yeah,
When he
see,
posted about that dude kissing that man.
Oh yeah.
Go to Shaq's Instagram and he'll show Charles Barkley kissing a male if you're
Oh,
in the mood to see that.
Yeah, it was a referee. It's like a referee dude.
If you open up a container of Skittles and then go on that webpage, you'll see it. But I think the fans need to get to know us, so we're gonna ask a question here to get to know us on a little personal level here. Who is Wildchild? Who is Scorp? Who is Lynneopoly? Even though she's ficky, not Slim Shady, it's Lynneopoly in the building, and you know the Juggernaut's got to ask this question here. I want to know I'm gonna start at Wildchild because he looked like he's in a good mood here.
good mood.
Yeah.
I got some cutty last night. No, I'm just laughing.
Wildchild. He did inform us that he's been having intercourse
I
last
was
night.
just playing. I did
See,
not.
this is gonna be included in the Black Podcast.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm just joking.
He a new man. He got
Yeah.
some cutty last.
Yeah.
Who was that?
ATL.
Who said
ATL. You ain't watch ATL?
that? No, but Scorp, you said that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was Scorpion here.
Oh my
I need to turn around.
Yeah.
Then come around and said, I can't say. I got some cutty too.
Yeah.
Hey.
You ain't getting no cutty, right? I'm the only one that can get some cutty.
I guess it's not just a kid cut thing.
Definitely not.
Because sometimes they do it in the day and in the night. No, but tell the people this. I want to hear about the worst motherfucking job you ever had in all of your days. And I want to know what was so bad about this job. Because we've had some good jobs. So
I got you.
We've all had that job that was like, what the fuck am I doing?
I am already ready.
Yeah.
So
I see everybody got light bulbs over their head right now.
I already hit that. Michael's.
The arts and crafts?
The arts and crafts store.
Huh?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah, I want to know.
Try zoning and putting up all the missing jewelry, all the little knickknacks and beads and marbles and all that good stuff, and you got to put it back
Oh, and you got to put it all neat.
and do inventory.
And they be going ham.
And go ahead and do inventory too.
I don't think I got one.
Yeah, never.
We had one job but worse than the other. We had a few jobs at this point.
My job was fun. I had
Every
fun.
job?
I had my job.
That's a happy man right there.
You nasty.
Yeah.
Like if
I
you've
had
had
some
fun in
fun.
every job, you nasty. I feel like. I feel like
I only had. I put like this. I've been in.
You feel me though? Like
Yeah,
you feel me?
I've been in the factory ever since I was out of high school.
How was Captain D's? I remember you was making fried fish at one point in time.
Look, that job. In my single days, I was pimping out the drive-through, man.
Oh my
See,
God.
I told you.
What?
So you're just
I
putting
told
women
you.
on sale up there.
I told you.
I was happy as hell. And they moved me to the kitchen, to the drive-through. That's the worst thing to do, especially on the weekend.
They were reaching out to you.
Boy, when the women come through, I was flirting my ass off. Like,
Giving
I
out
can't.
extra
So-
fish and chips and shit.
So it wasn't just about tartar sauce.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
What?
That nigga was.
That's bad when you hoeing at the fish place.
and in the drive-thru, nigga. Like,
Drive-thru.
In the drive-thru, nigga. Like, what?
Then look, they had 2 more employees on the thing too. They
was in your stable?
Pimping out the drive-thru too.
What'd I say?
On the weekend.
What did I say? I was like, you
That's
had
the
fun
best
every
time.
job. You nasty.
You know what?
Best time.
In almost everything, like fast food, be bad and stuff. Cause I remember, I promise, when I worked at, shout out to Wendy's. I was in the drive.
I love that redhead bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Chick.
I love that redhead bitch.
I remember we used to play porn in the drive-thru, like, cause you know how it's a TV back there that you're supposed to have the orders on, but they would have porn on back there.
I'm done with you, bro.
And I remember, like, we used to get reported.
I'm all the way done with
When
you.
the customer pull up,
no
they want to turn the volume.
I will. That's 4 for 4. That's my redhead bitch right there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That was before they had
I'm coming
Pamela
through
with this great
strong.
idea. No, but shit, my worst job, shit. I done had I had this job. Let me tell the story. It's been a while since I told the story.
We don't need to know Velvet's thoughts right now.
Yeah, it's been a while since I told the story. It was
Velvet moments.
Velvet moments. It was one of those hard times in life when I was looking at my wallet, and every time I opened it, a fly would fly out of my wallet, and there was lint crumbs in my wallet. Every time I looked in there, I would find a crouton, but no money.
Why everything have be food?
Bro, I just
Every
realized.
time you tell a story, you gotta buy food.
This episode about to end because I gotta eat. Sorry.
Say what y'all don't care.
Should order you some
Take a sip of the 500 or
You
something.
remember-
Quench your hunger and then
You
something.
need a
bro.
couple 500.
Speaking of, I'm gonna get y'all to a brief commercial before we get into this story.
Why drink 500 vodka? Glad you asked. It's gluten-free, corn-based, and 500 vodka offers 3 outstanding products that are unmatched in the market today. Superior Ultra Premium Neutral and combo flavored vodkas. 500 coconut pineapple and 500 strawberry lime. Drink sexy. Drink responsibly. Drink 500 vodka.
And that's why you need to sip 500 vodka right there. Exactly why you need to be sipping on it. But watch this. I was working at this place after I was in a struggle where first off, when I got interviewed, the dude that interviewed me told me that one of the interview questions was, "What's your favorite kind of pizza?" I told him I like supreme pizza. He said, "You're the man for the job because you like everything." I should have been concerned at this point, but I took this job. He told me I was going to be a marketing agent or a marketing manager. So I was like, oh shit, I'm about to kill these motherfucking streets. So you know your boy Velvet looked at his wallet. He thought he was eating the shit up. Next thing you know, long story short, or as some people would say, long story less long, I found myself dropped off in a local neighborhood in San Antonio. And I had a sheet of paper in my hand. He told me, walk to every house on the left and every house on the right. I need you to peck on the door.
Look at your neighbor.
Yeah. He said, peck on the neighbor's door. And you need to tell your neighbor that you would like to sell them something. I was selling Winnie the Pooh books, and they was peanut butter and jelly proof.
What?
So, yeah.
Is this a joke? Are you for real?
I promise. I was ashamed. So I had a gym bag full of peanut butter and jelly books, and we had the little books in there, and we would knock on people's door. And one time I went to a neighborhood where they had lots of dollars, and the houses looked like they were of a higher class than I'm accustomed to.
Okay.
I found myself in the backseat of a police car shortly after, as there was a report that there is a man of darkness in my neighborhood. They said there's a man of darkness pecking on doors, wearing a necktie, trying to trick us and let us know that he's not from the hood. And this still stands today from last I heard, that I'm banned from at least 5 to 10 neighborhoods in San Antonio due to this.
Really?
I reached out to my manager, and I said, what do you do when you find yourself in the backseat of a police car? I know Twister said you end up in the backseat of a caddy, but that didn't happen. I was in the backseat of a Crown Vic. After this took place, my manager did inform me, when this happens, I need you to run from the cops, from the popo, and I need you to run from your possible customer.
Wow.
Something let me know that this company wasn't of a high caliber. It was probably a company that was just getting started. So I kept the job for a little while because the struggle was real. Which that word is something y'all want to remember on this episode. But I ended up 2 experiences that I had that let me know I need to quit this job. Eventually, they dropped me off in downtown San Antonio and said, not only do you need to go in people's houses, you need to walk in people's businesses while they're eating dinner in restaurants and try to sell them peanut butter jelly books, which caused me to get kicked out of some of those as well. I was also informed after a young man told me, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you and your customer service, and released a pit bull on me. I was forced to run down the street and hop a fence, which I in turn ended up stepping on something. I felt something move under my foot. It was this thing you call a snake. At that point, I did know that there was something else better in life than
peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I did quit this job, and I still haven't got a check from this job yet. I tried to sue them, and I failed.
Did you ever try the book out, or?
I think I did wipe some salsa on it or something, and it was peanut butter and salsa proof. They didn't say that part, but it was an interesting experience, to say the least. But now I'm still like, fuck that job, and where's my check that you owe me from 2009, bitch?
So you big mad or little mad?
I think sometimes when you think about the past, you kind of relive it a little bit.
Okay.
I need y'all to bring me back and let me know that day is over.
Well, then bring your ass back.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Thank you. I was hypnotized for a second. Lynneopoly, I know you've had some fucked up jobs, though, haven't we all?
I think that my worst job was, and it was just like, I think it's the physical stuff about it. Like when I worked for a known marketplace.
Oh
I'm not going to say it's a known. It's something like a forest, but it's not. It's bigger, I guess. But
a rainforest.
Yeah. But yeah, that was pretty bad. Like the standing, the demand of it all. It was like, it was draining. Like I would, on my break to sit down, like I could barely sit down. And once I sat down, I could barely get back up. Like, I don't know. For me, it's just too much standing. But I mean, I've had other physical jobs, so I'm like,
it was just something about this.
Yeah, I'm just confused on like what was going on.
Was the hours longer?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because sometimes that'd be the case. They'd be like, "Come on now."
I guess so.
I just can't keep working like this. This grave ship, it's like a slave ship.
Yeah. See? That's why I did that. I've been working this.
I did that specifically.
Yeah.
As soon as she started saying it, I was like,
I just can't
she's
keep
on that
I
slave
know
shit.
exactly.
I can't keep working like this.
That's the shift I was on too. And then now I saw that same company said that they're
doing extreme hiring.
They're shipping. I'm not gonna say what type of shipping because then I'm gonna give it away. But their shipping is going from 2-day service to 1 day. Like I just saw that and I'm like, man, those people are gonna be working super hard. They're gonna have a 24-hour shift. Like,
and for all those that's listening, get your motherfucking hands off of Google and quit trying to figure this shit out. Just listen to the episode.
Yeah, so pray for them.
Yeah.
When this life is over,
my shift is.
Man, I heard people singing hymns like that. Like
they were singing it at that place.
Yeah,
oh hell no.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I got off at like 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning.
It is also a Kanye song.
He went down that road too?
Yeah, it's on the same CD. It's the song right after what I just did. It's a little skit.
I'll put that in my notepad to revisit.
On this album.
I believe it.
Yeah,
It's on this album.
and then right after that, it's All Falls Down.
You know they say
album.
he finna start a church.
I don't even know.
That's what he did at Coachella.
Yeah, he already had church service. He got a church coming out.
No.
That's why he didn't do Coachella?
No, he did.
I heard he did.
I thought he did.
No, he did
No,
it. No, he did it. It was 50,000 people out there.
People showed up. They
He
said he
had
had church
church.
service. Did y'all hear about Coachella too, though?
Oh, talk about it.
Why you gotta whisper it?
Talk about
No, I'm not gonna talk about it.
I seen a post about Coachella.
About there was a herpes outbreak.
Yeah. A sex thing going on.
They had a sex party at Coachella.
Did you see what Meek Mill posted on Instagram? Or I think he tweeted one of the two.
What did he say?
He said next time he talks to a girl before they do it, he's gonna be like, "Were you at Coachella?" I'm like, man, that's what you gotta ask now.
That's crazy.
I seen that.
Like, what festivals have you been to lately?
That shit crazy.
Wow. Ariana Grande, she brought out Puff, and I think Mace too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. For her set.
Well, didn't he bring her out pretty much? Long story short. Who brought out Ariana Grande? Who brought her out?
She can't. I think she was a
who she
Disney
come from?
kid. She was a Disney like.
Oh,
on a
yeah.
Disney
Yeah.
show.
She was a Disney kid.
I don't know what show. But
She one of them.
yeah.
Wow.
Side note, she can get all my kids. I ain't gonna lie.
For
Side note, anyway.
Wildchild did inform that he would like to sprinkle tartar sauce on her, but we're gonna proceed.
You're gonna be on that Thank You Next song.
Yeah, you don't want to be on that. Well, I'm not saying she has this situation, but they did say Coachella's had a herpes party going on.
Oh no, we ain't gonna do that.
So everybody hold your britches real
Don't you got a
tight.
song with Tiger called Low Key?
I don't know. I
I'm
need
gonna have
to,
to check that out.
yeah, I need to reach out because Tiger been in his bag lately.
Yeah.
I can't hate on that. Tiger been in besides Taze, that song with Nicki
You
Minaj.
know why, don't you?
What?
You left that Kardashian alone.
I'm not about to play with you.
I'm gonna proceed.
Is that or is that not true? Because what happened to Travis Scott? Like, he's out here being Iron Man.
He got another one on the way.
Another offspring?
Yeah.
More tartar sauce.
Like Kylie?
Huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We did talk about the pullout game before.
It's supposed to be an amazing game.
Side note, I do wanna say this. I did test my pullout game on the gas station.
Yeah, I seen it. You still,
I think I dropped it in the group
You still
again.
terrible. You still terrible.
No.
Again.
I don't. It might have been one you didn't see. We have.
Well, how you so
group
proud
chat,
of this?
And I hit the gas at $10 flat. I hit the gas at $20 flat, which means
you consistent.
my
You
pullout.
consistent.
My pullout game. I thought it with younger age it was better, but with older
Older.
age it's getting better.
Just
yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying,
know.
when you get older, you get better. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I know
Like
that.
wine.
Wine. Yeah.
I know that time you went 1 cent over.
Yeah.
That 1 cent that get you caught up, bro.
That 1 cent right there.
That 1 cent that get you caught up, bro.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That is and the thing about it, I just came up with it, but it's the truest shit.
Hold on.
Because if you can't get that gas pump out,
Boy.
what make you think you can get your Peter out?
Boy.
Did you pay at the pump?
I paid at the pump. Do that? No, but look, I didn't have it stopped.
Okay.
I pulled it out.
You paid at
You
the
can
pump.
keep running.
Okay.
Hey,
It is an option.
I'm going to just let you know right now. I would rather you be short than go over.
Yeah.
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 Just saying.
And look, if you pump the gas and you come up short, that means you probably can't
I'm
survive in that thing.
I'm sorry, Lynneopoly. We went there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I
Drowning.
yeah. Oh my, you mildewing. No, I got a question for y'all too.
What up?
I want to know, like, and if you haven't heard this term, I'm gonna break it down. Everybody has
I
a,
ain't heard it. What you talking about?
everybody has a vice. I want to know what's your motherfucking vice, and I'll break that down. Like your thing, like when you're really like going through some shit. What do you find yourself doing? Some people write in their journal. Some people have more sex. Some people smoke more weed. Like when you just like, I'm in my zone. I got some shit going on. Like I feel like everybody has a thing that, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
gonna go first.
yeah, go for it.
I'll pop a bottle and listen to some music.
What does this do for you?
I mean, like people, like you said,
Twist that cap.
people got different things on how they, calm themselves, you know what I'm saying, meditate and all this type of stuff. Like you said, some people, they smoke weed, to ease their mind and all that stuff. Me personally,
some people take ecstasy pills.
I don't do that. I just pop a bottle, chill by myself, listen to some music with my wood tip wine, black and mild. And
classy.
Call it a day.
Hey, that's my shit too.
Them wood tips ain't no joke. Yeah.
Too.
I don't even smoke, but
call it a day. If I have a rough day at work, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, I'm just gonna go to the crib, listen to some music. If I got a bottle at the crib,
what's gonna be that I don't fuck with you type of song?
Type of music.
Don't tell me it's zero.
Damn, we don't give a fuck. Hey.
Whatever.
No, that make you want to fight. That's a different vibe.
But he at home though.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
he might fight the wall.
Oh,
I mean, I ain't gonna fight
deposit.
no wall.
You got a deposit to get back, bro. We don't be fighting.
I mean, it depends on what type of mood I'm in. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like I had a fucked up day,
zero would make it worse. So you might be
I throw some zero. I throw
you should probably listen to Webby, bro.
I throw some boost.
I'm just saying. You should probably listen to Webby.
From what I've been informed, that's made for sex.
It's universal.
Yeah.
I might throw some T.I., whatever the movie set is.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I put it like this. If I ain't having like relationship problem, I'm going at it with my girl or something. I'm just gonna get in my feelings and just Kevin Gates or whatever.
Yeah, that's a vibe.
Nah, he's listening to Mary J. Blige.
No, I'm listening to Mary J. But
He
shout out to
listening to
Mary
Contagious.
J. Yeah, this song.
Oh my god.
You a liar, a cheater, deceiver,
Look,
heartbreaker.
Hey, them songs make it worse too.
Hey,
them songs make it worse too.
Make it bad, don't it?
Even songs like that, like sometimes
I might throw some genuine.
Like
there it is. There it is.
Like, look, you brought me somewhere too, because sometimes you play a song just because you feel like hearing it, but a song like that, if you hear that, if it's coming from your girl, you might need to be like, are we good? Or you just like this song?
Yeah.
Or is this a clue?
I got a random for you. You know that song, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch.
Who is that? Young Joe? Young Joe, right?
Yeah.
That
probably break somebody. Hey.
You know what's up?
Hey.
Sometimes you just play it because you want to, but sometimes it's a clue, so you got to be like, is this just today's vibe?
Is this the way I'm feeling?
Yeah.
Is this the way I'm... You know what? Have you ever had a song that you like just, you know what? Okay, I have a small story to tell.
Go for it.
Real quick. So...
You was playing clues for somebody?
No. This is no. Listen. I was back in college, right? Mm-hmm. And we had went to Wichita Falls.
Kansas?
No,
Texas.
Wichita Falls, Texas.
It's two of them.
So we went out there to kick it with some people that we knew, and we having a good time, blah, blah, blah. So we staying with people. So every place we went, we already made sure we had a place to stay for free. Because we was college kids. We ain't trying to get in a hotel or nothing. We stay on the floor just as long as we got a pillow and a blanket. So we went, we kicked it, having a good time. So it was Friday. So Saturday, because we were staying with some chicks, one of the roommates black chick had a white boyfriend, right?
I feel like this going to a strange place.
It is going to a strange place. I'll never forget this day for the rest of me, bro. For the rest of me.
Go ahead.
So my homeboy, like we all chick, and it's all good, I don't discriminate, whatever the case may be, whatever your flavor of the day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whatever your flavor of the day is, that's it. So my homeboy, he's in the living room, I'm in the kitchen. They both in the kitchen too, and I'm at the fridge, and she like cooking, and like he's there too, whatever.
You're getting an egg sandwich.
So, no, I ain't eating nothing. I already had Wendy's at my redhead bitch or something. Like I already had something, you know what I'm saying? So foodie. He starts humming.
We just got a letter.
No. So I thought I would hum and see if somebody can catch it. So I
Blue's Clues.
Nah. She's got jungle fever.
Oh, from the movie.
Yeah,
Spike Lee.
Whoa, wait a second.
Yes.
Did Blue's Clues sample that?
Bro.
Oh shit.
Sauce.
Hold on, you might have solved the mystery.
Oh.
You heard it live first on Velvet Vibes.
That's real.
Because it's she got jungle fever. She's got jungle fever.
We
just gotta let her.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
Hold on, Nickelodeon out here fucking with the black community.
Mind blown.
What's good?
That's why we're the #1 podcast in the world.
We saw mysteries in this bitch.
Goddamn.
I ain't never put them two
Hey,
together.
but Phil, peep game though, because that's what when you went there, I was like, oh shit, I ain't think about that, but no, that wasn't it. So anyway,
that's a whole nother situation.
So he starts humming that. I catch it while I'm in the kitchen, and I have to walk by them. Because the fridge is on one side and the stove is on the other. So I have to walk by them. So I catch it. So I automatically was like, as soon as I'm walking by, I'm like, no hesitation. Just mentally, it already popped in my head. I'm like, she's got jungle fever.
You already knew what that was about.
So, and then I was like, they're in love. Like I did the whole thing. And I was like, oh my God. Oh shit, what just happened? Like I was in the mode.
I'm still stuck on this shit, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm in the mode. So,
I need to holler at Nickelodeon.
You be so oblivious. What is wrong with you?
Yo, I'm trying to
like the most oblivious person.
I'm trying to tell you.
On the earth.
And I looked at my homie because he was humming it, and I looked at him. I was like, oh,
he was giving a clue, right?
Like I was like, oh shit, I did that. I was like, oh my bad. God. Like it's already done. I can't even take it back. It's already done. My bad. Yeah, that happened. That happened, bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was.
Oh shit.
Anyway, that was
that was a play. But I still need to know, what's your vice? What's your escape when you feeling away? Shit's going on. Life is going on.
You know what's funny? I think my escape from life is what I do consistently. I ain't gonna lie to you. Pour up, get fucked up, and go out and do you ever converse along the masses?
You ever be feeling away and like it literally happens that way? You be like, damn, I'm tired of this shit, and you grab the bottle and you be like, because I've done that before, and then I felt bad though because I'm like, damn, like how quick it happened. I'm like, fuck this motherfucker. Where my cup at? And I have done some stuff. I have done some stuff recently that I'm not proud of, and I'll give it to y'all straight up. Like I ain't gonna never. It wasn't crack.
No, okay. Never, not ever that. What the fuck is up with you and crack right now?
I've been watching Judge Mathis lately.
Hey, don't let. Why you doing? First of all, don't do Judge Mathis like that. He a real nigga.
But this is what he be saying. He be saying everybody on crack.
He a real nigga.
First of all, you on crack?
Yeah. He keep teaching me this.
So, but yeah, no, I've been through some stuff lately that I am not proud of. I've done some stuff that I'm not proud of that has affected others as well. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, real shit. I guess this is my way of coping with life. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is my way of coping with life, and I'm not saying it's the best way, but I'm saying it is a way. I'm social. I dance. I like to have a good time. That's what I do. And
your mom said people don't dance no more. All they do is this.
And the funny thing about it is I create memories too. So it's like, well, from what I can remember, I create memories.
He don't remember the memory, but somebody got a memory off of him.
Yes. And you know what? I've actually had that. Like somebody told me what I have done.
And you was like.
And I was like, oh, that was kind of a blank, but I appreciate you filling in that blank. Yeah. So.
You was in that bitch.
I'm not saying, and again, like I said, I'm not saying this is something I'm proud of, but I know that if we're asking the question, that's me answering the question.
Yeah, that's what we're here to do. We keep it real, you know. I think I ain't got to say what I do. You know, if I feel away, and sometimes I do this just because I feel like it, and sometimes I do it because I need a minor escape. I find my legs crossed, and sometimes I hear the sound that goes, whoop, Xbox.
Okay.
And I find myself playing that. It kind of just get, you know, a little escape.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, because I do think like some people's vices ain't bad. Some people do some crazy shit.
Right.
I feel like, you know, people like me look down upon because they be like, oh, look at this old ass nigga playing the game. I'm like, look, I ain't hurting nobody.
That's true.
I'm in the safety of my home.
And you can kill a motherfucker too in your privacy of your own home.
Yeah, I can fire off and bust some heads without listening to a little Scrappy with some head busters. Hey. And I can just cross my legs and let it happen, you know what I'm saying? And I think all across the board, we may agree with this. I will find myself reaching out for that cup and pulling up. As Big Mo once said, pull it up.
$5.
Let your life be free.
What? That's the song you picked from him?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I be wondering about his song choices sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Let me know.
So you still doing that? That's what we still doing?
Let me get it, pull it up.
And now.
Lynneopoly. Yeah, I'm ready.
I was about to come right to you.
That sound like
I'm not
this.
gonna lie.
The
I was
headline.
coming straight to you. I was
Headline.
Like, so
And
while
now.
he's singing, what's your vice on Lynneopoly? Let's ask that
Hey,
question.
that was right on point.
Yeah,
Right on
you hit
point.
it.
While y'all doing that, I'm gonna pull up this 500.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
I'm thirsty.
I don't really have any vices, bro. I'm just saying.
You don't draw, you don't color, you don't spin.
I don't do nothing. I'm just
You don't sew nothing.
Ride spinners.
So.
Oh my god.
You don't
This
do
is
your
the
hair.
That's
grandmother's
oppression.
You don't
That's
do your
male
hair.
oppression.
Yeah.
Your
upon
hair or
us.
nothing like
No.
jump rope. That you like.
That's the fun. You go get your hair cut for.
Hey,
To
it make
jump
me feel
rope?
better. It make me feel better.
Hey, you know what? Some people
I
You got
think
your
I
hair
think-
wash and plate in or nothing like that to make you feel better.
I think I do need a
some
vice.
people do that. They like
You should. You really do.
they what was you saying? They go and shop. Like they just be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not in a bad like spending all the money, but I'm just gonna grab me a few clothes, you know.
I need a vice, but
Let's help out, y'all. Want to help out Lynneopoly and her vice?
What would you like?
I want to take like a karate class or something.
Oh yeah, that'll be fire.
go.
I'll take
Or that Krav Maga stuff.
Woo. Hey, Krav Magas.
I heard jiu-jitsu is also official. Brazilian
Something like
jiu-jitsu.
that.
Yeah.
Like that. So is it? Now,
Hold on, am I gonna get my ass kicked due
So-
to this?
So here's my question though:
Pretty much.
Is a vice? Is a vice just due to anger, or is it just due to a long day?
I that's a good question. I think cause I ain't gonna lie, you know, sometimes long day at work, pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I just pull up because I'm just like, you know, I'm chilling. I'm like, I like this movie. It's a good movie. And I'm gonna just grab a little something. But I drink differently depending on that. Like, if I'm just chilling, I might have one or two.
Right.
If I'm on some vice shit, like I got some issues, you know, that's when, you know, babe might have to tap me on the shoulder and say, I see you had 6 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that. I'm drinking out the damn bar.
Oh, you a thug.
Oh, that's how you know something's wrong?
I'm drinking out the bar.
That's how. Oh, so that. Hey, so wait. So
You hit him
that-
with the
So
that's
just
my
that's
head.
question.
the sign. That's the.
We there. So we both there. So you have a key to your. See, I don't have a key to my vice. I just do it like Nike.
It just happened.
Like it's just I don't give a fuck.
So then, with that,
I'll talk to
how would somebody know like something's wrong with you?
I would have to tell them.
That's it.
Like
That's the
they
only
wouldn't
way
be
you
able to like see.
Like I would like, hey, you know what? Like because I personally don't feel like my day-to-day actions really change in regards to
Are you feeling the way or are you not feeling the way?
not feeling the way.
That's just
Because
what you do, period.
Yeah, because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, hey, if I had a bad day, there's no point of me saying, hey, oh, I had a bad day, you know what I'm saying, I'll still drink daily. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like just a little sip, whatever the case may be. And it don't matter what limit I get to, just know I need to get to a limit. And I was like, and my limit took me to being a little bit more lit than usual because I was just like, hey, you know, this is getting good. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That don't mean it's a bad day. That just means like whatever's going on, it was getting good. But I like if you're like, hey, you need to stop, blah blah blah. You got work tomorrow. I'm like, all right, cool. I understand.
So sometimes, yeah, you might be onto something. Sometimes somebody had to help you to realize. It was like maybe a week ago. Like I said, my escape is the game.
Yeah.
But I play the game here and there, and it's never like a issue or
Right.
You need to quit doing that or nothing like that. But I was playing the game the other day, and my girl walked in the room.
Right.
And she was just messing with me with like a teddy bear or whatever.
Oh.
And I jumped up and then I like dodged her like, oh, I can't see the TV. And then like she was still putting the teddy bear on me, and then I was still dodging her like, oh
yeah, that's a sign that you
so-
like you might.
Spilled the drink.
Oh.
And then I had a drink down there, and I spilled the drink all over the floor. And then after I spilled the drink, my son was standing right there. I was like, son, pick that drink up. I got zombies to kill.
And with his eyes still big, with the controller in his hand.
And my eyes was real big. And
you was tuned in.
I told him to get a towel and handle this because I got zombies to kill. And then I got tapped on the shoulder, and we had to go to a different room where she could say, there's something going on with you.
Hey, I'm gonna pause you real quick because he got a question. I got a side note.
You can press pause.
It wasn't no pause. I was playing live.
Oh, for real?
But that still ain't no excuse for knocking drinks over and just leave.
Yeah.
I left the drink on the floor.
Yeah, you extra.
I left the drink on the floor. So, and I was like, son, pick it up. I gotta kill these zombies. It's the end of the world.
Wait a minute.
So she had to
Wait a minute.
she had to pull me aside to tell me it's not the end of the world. I told her it's the end of the world.
The way he's saying
got
the
a side
story
note.
is super calm, but it didn't even happen like that. It was like,
All the way intense.
yeah, it was intense.
super intense.
Yeah.
She had to bring me back to, hey, so
I'm a side note you right now.
I can imagine. But with me, I can say, when somebody know that I'm going through some stuff, I get totally silent. I don't say shit.
you just be
And
on
you
quiet.
drink out the bottle. We
And I
already
drink
heard
out
you.
Yeah.
I heard you.
I drink out.
Yeah, I think that is a sign for me to tap on his shoulder and be like,
Yeah,
cool, you straight?
Jug tell you
straight?
He done seen that personally.
If it's a cup in his hand, he cool. If I see a bottle in his hand and it's not to pour, I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder. Because people need to know, like, what's the signs, you know what I'm saying, about are you not good? Okay, check this out. Now, I was in a conversation the other day.
Who was you talking to?
I can't even take the credit for this.
But
I was,
who was
I
you
was
talking
chilling
to?
with. I was chilling with Lynneopoly and the family. You know, they came through, and as you heard that song at the beginning, so they did. They had us cooling, and and somebody brought something up. We gotta give a shout out to a man by the name of Dr. Hooper, hanging with Mr. Hooper. You know who you are. But
Hanging with Mr. Hooper, I like it. I need to meet this cat, and I'm gonna talk. That's exactly what I'm gonna call him.
Hey, yeah, this man is bad, like Golden Nuts. Hanging with Mr. Hooper.
Golden Nuts, inbox me, man. I
Yeah.
need to.
Oh yeah, we need to reach out to him.
He need to call in.
But he brought
Inbox me, my
up
guy.
a cool topic because we was talking about the podcast, and he told me this. He was like, everybody say they from the struggle. They be like, I had it hard. Sometimes I ain't have time to walk the dog. Like, I had it hard. Sometimes I didn't get 8 hours of rest. I got 7 hours of rest. So, which is true. Like, people always swear they from the struggle, but they not from the struggle. Like, so I want to know, what is the struggle?
Ooh.
Like, what is the struggle? Like, how do you know, like, it's bad around this?
I like this question.
Yeah.
I really like this question.
Because we all know that person be like, yeah, I had it so hard. And you're like,
Hey,
you cool. Yeah. Your parents together.
You know what though?
Take me there.
You know what? Let me tell you about it.
Take me there. We're going to follow your
You know
lead.
what? I'm gonna follow Monopoly need though.
Oh, yeah. Fire.
Yeah, I sure do.
Throw the Hail Mary.
I sure do. I'm
What
throwing
if-
balls. Hey, I alley-oop that thing.
Yeah.
Alley-ooped it.
Take us there.
Go ahead.
I mean, it's like it's simple. Like
Should be, but it
Like,
seems difficult.
Yeah.
like it's honestly, you can't even really judge somebody like how they talk, how they act. You can't even say like they must be in the struggle.
Let's talk about
'Cause I'm pretty sure I'm not trying to. Like,
it. No, go ahead. Preach
I'm
on.
not
This is a
trying to
good
say,
question.
like,
Preach on. Preach on.
like I'm from Fresh Prince or something like that. But like I think a lot of people would look at me or listen to how I talk and stuff like that and be like, "Oh, you didn't experience nothing in your life," and it's like that's far from the truth.
You have good grammar. You haven't been through anything.
Yeah.
You from that upper room.
Yeah.
That's far from the truth. So it's just like I think that's one thing you can't say. You can't just judge off of how somebody looks, acts, talks. None of that.
I'll piggyback. I'll be second in this one. I definitely got to agree with that 100% true, because when you hear me and I speak in a certain demeanor and or any type of non-grammatical errors and that nature,
She definitely got a point, because people just look at them people.
yeah,
like,
people think you was raised well, when not knowing, like, I was raised in these streets in San Antonio. I was raised in every school probably that you could think of in San Antonio, just by moving and my upbringing, so I agree, you can't judge nobody, but that struggle word is it applies to any and everybody. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, no matter if you was rich and you had to struggle to get out the shadow of the name that you were brought up under, you know what I'm saying? Like,
some people ain't from the struggle, they just go to the struggle.
You just gotta struggle because you're just trying to be yourself, and it's hard to be yourself because of the name that you're under. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll say for example, I don't know if anybody and everybody remember the movie Richie Rich.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
we made our kids watch.
You know what I'm saying? So just imagine how hard it is to just be who he was. You know, even just as a kid, you know what I'm saying? Without the money and everything that he went through. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine him having to just be himself and try to figure out his own identity without identifying him with money. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's the simple things I'm talking about. Like, but the struggle for, we'll say the common folk, mm-hmm. you know what I'm saying? I think it's just more mental than anything. I think it's more mental than anything. And that's why I remember, I never forget. I remember going live about experiences or failures, mm-hmm. right? And the long story short on that is that it's all on the way you see it. Mm-hmm. It's all on the way you see it. So the struggle, yes, there is a struggle, but it depends on how you see it mentally.
I'm gonna let you finish, but I just want you to add this in there. Do you and you could just answer this quick and keep going where you going? Do you feel like, because I do, but do you feel like people want to struggle? Like, everybody be like, right. "Oh, I had it hard," and they may, because if it wasn't the case, just say it. I didn't. But everybody say, "Oh, I had it hard."
I think people want to struggle
to relate.
If they just say they want to, they don't really have to. They want to. Is a relation thing. It's just because, you know what I'm saying, I hear people talk about it, so I want to kind of join this kind of be like a follower lightweight. You know what I'm saying? But the people that actually do have life hard, it's not because they made it that way. It's just something that they just came upon and they have to survive.
That's life, yeah.
That's their life. They just have to survive.
Just with what y'all just said, like some people fake a struggle, mm-hmm. But like, what about people that can't like afford like Gucci and Jordans and all that stuff? So then they're faking they're rich.
That's true.
So then, I mean,
you know what? But guess what? That's a struggle too. Living above your means is a struggle. That's a struggle in itself.
I heard a pastor say
that's a struggle in itself.
Check this out,
because you're trying to keep up a persona. You're trying to keep up a lifestyle that is way above your pay grade.
You heard this phrase before? I heard somebody say this. You got a steak appetite with a hot dog budget.
Boy, you right.
You got a steak appetite with a hot dog budget. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, you got to pick and choose your battles. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like I ain't gonna tell you, I'm going through a struggle right now.
Talk about it.
I'm going through a struggle right now.
This should be therapeutic.
But the funny thing about this is, guess what? I still don't stop being me. I'm still gonna take this sip. I'm still gonna create these memories because, truth and honestly, like, you still only get one life to live too. Mm-hmm. Like, the struggle is gonna be there. Money's not always going to be there. Your family may or may not always be there.
Exactly.
But the memories you create, the lanes and avenues that you open and close, you know what I'm saying? The things that you go through, mm-hmm. that is what you're going to go through, period. Mm-hmm. So no matter what, no matter how much money you have, you can't account for the memories you create, the times that you have, the fun that you have, the time that you can't get back.
Because that's all you're going to leave.
That's all you're going to have. The influences on people that you're going to have. The lives that you could change.
That's what we don't realize, like how we influence people.
The lives that you can impact is not going to amount to still your own personal struggle, whether that's rich or not. If I can impact 1,000 lives but still be broke as hell, guess what? I'm rich.
Yeah. That's you said a lot right there.
My bad, y'all.
Like,
that's 500.
That's y'all need to let that one sink in because, like, one thing with me too, like, I like to keep I keep it 1,000 on shit like this, like, because everybody is, and if you can't see us, and if you just if you wonder what's going on, I'm doing air quotes. Everybody's from the hood and everybody's from the struggle. Like, even with me, I wasn't raised in the hood and I didn't live in the hood, but I was in the hood, and with that, because I ain't gonna go out there and put this all, you know how it is, street shit. Like it was cool. It wasn't awesome where I lived, but it wasn't bad. But my mom had a business that she was running when I was younger. So a lot of times, when I was super young, like, my family members, cousins and stuff would keep me. They lived in the projects. So I was there. And it's a difference between being there because I'm there to be cool, and I was really there. Like I was there, like that's where my family lived at, so that's where I was at a lot of the time. But I think I seen a lot of struggle shit. I didn't seen two of my aunties get in a fist fight over a popsicle before, so because you gonna let my son get the popsicle. Like I done seen all this shit that shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? I seen the dude from I Got the Hookup, the guy that wasn't all there, you know what I'm saying, that everybody in the hood want to beat him up and he wasn't all there. Like I done seen all this shit, like some crazy shit, but at the same time, like it was cool where I stayed at and it was cool where I ended up living at. So I feel like I seen both sides of the token. I seen where it was like, it was straight, and then I feel like I had times where, like, I talked about this off the podcast, but like I had it so hard at one point in time. I feel like my harder times was after I was outside of the home I grew up in. Yeah. Like me stepping out and being like, okay, I'm an adult now. I have my own apartment.
Absolutely.
I had to eat relish. Just relish. I had to eat. I've made ground beef with like nothing. Just ground beef and salt. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? I've had those times when I'm like, damn, I don't know what I was supposed to do. So I feel like my harder times, I've seen some of that younger, but I've seen some super hard times.
But I got a question for that.
Go for it.
For that hard time when you were eating relish, did you go out and buy a game?
Oh no, it was a self-inflicted. It wasn't a self-inflicted wound. Now that's a good question.
It be people buying clothes and then like, oh, I don't got nothing to eat. And it's like, well, you just bought a whole new outfit.
You know what they do?
It's sacrifices you have to make.
It's just like what Cat Williams said.
Self-inflicted wound.
When you at that gas pump, you said you ate all day, so you trying to figure out should you eat or buy your pack of cigarettes.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
I don't even like. Now me, they'll be like, "Hey, should you eat or go buy a bottle of 500?"
Yeah.
Like,
Watch this after Scorp talk about his, because that's what I want to know too.
You have to think about it.
I want y'all brain thinking before Scorp finish, but I want to know.
Don't know my struggle.
What's your hardest struggle meal?
My hustle.
you don't know what I done been through.
Talk about it, Scorp.
You know that's Webby, right?
No, that's Boost.
No, Boost. That's Boost.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's Boost.
That's Boost. AKA Boost Pit.
What's
Wait
the?
a second, I got a question for that too. Did you buy his album?
He emotional about that. You probably saw he was very emotional.
He said, "Stay off his live, man." I'm messing with you.
Sauce.
He did say that.
Hey, that works too.
What was your moment? Did you say it's getting real?
Man, like you said, man, we got here on your own, dog.
That when your roughest time, when you stepped out the household?
Man, I was just eating pack of noodles every day.
Daily. 20 cents.
You had that syrup sandwich?
No.
20 cents is all you need, bro. 25 cents
What?
is all you need on that pack of noodles.
Cause Scorp took me where
I got
wanted.
4 quarters in my pocket right now.
Cause
I'm gonna eat, nigga. I'm gonna eat.
It's like y'all hear a lot of folks, saying they're going through a struggle. I ask them, what's your struggle? They tell me their struggle. Some of them don't even make sense.
And why folks want to out struggle each other? Like when somebody
it's like
do
a struggle, beef, or battle or something.
Yeah,
I feel that though.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
You be like,
that's funny.
You be like,
But
have you ever had to eat potted meat? Have you ever had to eat spam? I'm like, nigga, we both struggling. Shit, don't try to beat me. I don't want to out struggle you. That's not my goal.
I'm gonna side note you before you even get back to your story.
Go for it.
This is where I'm at. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if I got $2 and you need one, then you got it, bro. Like, as long as we're together, that's where we need to be in the future.
Together.
In the future, let's rub pennies together and make nickels. Then let's rub nickels together and make dimes, and dimes to quarters, and quarters to dollars. Like, I'm not going to, if you know something, let me know something. You know what I'm saying? If you hit a lick, then, hey, you know something that we can both not get in jail for, but if we can both, you know what I'm saying, be civilized adults about, because that's what
I sat at that table before too.
Yeah, for real. You know
plotting
what I'm saying?
some shit that I shouldn't be plotting.
Then let's do that. Like, hey, look, Family Dollar got the 3 for $1. You know what I'm saying? Got dang packs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then, hey, shoot, that's a lick. That's a win. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna be in there in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Right off of work, because I need that. Like, let me know. Put the sale up. You know what? Matter of fact,
Bring it up.
we should put on the group. What's the new sales and deals that you came across? We can all leave.
Hey. Hold on.
Yeah, right there. Damn, that's let's bring the people together. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring. You know what I'm saying? Drop a coupon. You know what I'm saying? Buy one get one. You know what I'm saying? Somebody may need that.
Hey.
Somebody may need that. I like that.
You might want to tune into the crew.
Yeah, for real. That's dope.
So let me piggyback off where we was headed. I want to know what's your, and if you don't know it, we can move on and to the next person can get it. But what's your number one struggle meal when you knew, like, oh, it ain't no joke in this motherfucker. I'm eating ice or whatever. Like, what's something that you ate that you like, yo, I did that?
I do ramen and hot dogs.
With the hot dogs chopped up in the ramen?
Yeah, chopped up in the ramen. I do that. I do. I think we all have surf sandwiches. I've done mayonnaise sandwiches.
Oh yeah, I promise I had a mayonnaise sandwich.
I had a mayonnaise sandwich. Let me think. Of course, you know the PB&J all day. You know,
nigga, I made a motherfucking Jimmy Dean hamburger one time.
Hey,
I didn't know. Was I supposed to put ketchup or jelly on it? I got a big sausage and made it to a burger. I was like, okay, what you supposed to put pickles on it?
I did noodles and French fries.
What?
Yeah.
And you extra, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Why don't you just eat them separately?
But yeah, you should. He said, "Nah, that's too much. It's too much to eat them separate." Like every time I do like noodles, I try to figure out like if I need to chop up some lunch meat, if I got it, to put it in there with some cheese or whatever. It can be sliced cheese.
You ever took a bologna? You didn't have no bread. You took a bologna and put a cheese on it and rolled it up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like a little taco. Hey, look, and you can even cut it up and put toothpicks in it, like it's like the good stuff.
Yeah, you put a little olive in
it.
I done did bologna and rice.
Oh yeah.
I've actually done that. Yeah. I've done that with I don't know. Like, wait, so hold on. So I don't know if we had this question on here.
Go ahead.
How do you like your rice?
The sweet rice, the sweet sugar rice.
I do mine.
Yeah,
that's what I do. Mine butter and sugar.
Yeah.
See, that's all I do with somebody. I do with somebody in the room.
Score.
Sugar rice. You out there on the island by yourself.
Ooh, that's shocking because it normally be me.
That's what you eat with dinner. Like you have a steak and you have some sugar.
No. So
with the bologna
with steak though. Like with steak, I can do the rice like by itself. Like with some butter. I need at least some butter, but I won't put anything else in it.
You ever had a Popeye's taco?
When do you eat this sugar rice?
It's usually in the morning.
Yeah, in the morning.
Morning, if I'm eating it with like a struggle meal, like I sprinkle some sugar, sprinkle some butter, and then like if it's like bologna or like if I'm doing just toast or it's eggs, I put them together. You know, whatever the case. You ain't never had that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
you took them back for a second.
Oh yeah. I throw some cheese in the eggs too.
I'm struggling right now.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? And I just made some shrimp Alfredo tonight.
Oh my god!
Just made
that's in his not struggle,
bro. No, and the funny, you know what's funny? You know what? And we need to have that too. What's a meal you can make under $20?
That's all.
That's real too. And you know what's funny? My shrimp Alfredo is under $20.
See, I think people need to start dropping recipes.
That's what I'm saying.
People be saying, "Oh, I can make lobster tails."
Yeah, under
$20 on the side, under $20. I'm like, okay, show me a recipe.
No,
show me the price.
I can
imitation crab meat.
So like spaghetti's under $20.
So yeah,
like. My shrimp Alfredo, my shrimp Alfredo, it drops under 20. It's under 20, bro.
You ever had them hamburger helpers that's not really hamburger helper? When it was my grandma, she'd get some ground beef and she just had like some pasta noodles and put some corn and peas or something. And you'd be like, what's that hamburger helper? You know, damn hamburger helper.
And then you know what? And here's another thing you can do, bro. Like you got so if you're going to do the hamburger helper.
What kind of corn in it?
Here's the kicker though. If you got the hamburger helper, so I know you don't want to waste the noodles, but you can even put the sauce, the little packages of noodles. If you got like some different pasta, and you can do the hamburger meat with the whatever noodles you got. Maybe you got bow tie, whatever you got.
Yeah,
and then you do the sauce from the noodles. Throw some cheese or something in there.
You ever had to make that tuna helper?
Yeah,
if I even see tuna helper, or if I even consider it, I had to go on Indeed.com and be like, do we need to start looking for better jobs? Because tuna helper, I don't really, it's not that it's not good. It's just once I buy it, I'm like,
Right.
Tuna helper's legit.
yeah, no, it's good. It's just once I get it, I'm like, it's real. Because tuna helper is so cool. You can just toss it.
Do you know that you can have chicken breast, rice, and broccoli for under $20?
Oh yeah.
That's a meal.
Yeah, of course. Chicken breast.
You
I like the
do
big
legs, green beans, and corn for under $20.
Straight.
Like
I think,
you get money.
now that we're all older and we can cook, things are a little bit easier. Back
Yeah, 'cause when you were
all we
young,
did was like ramen. I don't know what.
Yeah,
else.
that's right.
When you
that's
first
right.
got out on your own,
well, because you was moving, you was moving so much.
Yeah.
tell
So-
the truth, you weren't worth a shit when you first got on your own. Them damn groceries, Big Red.
I can't say that. I'm not gonna lie to you because I knew how to cook when I was in college.
No, I knew how to cook, but I'm saying the things you buy.
Okay,
like,
no, I get
you
that.
probably shop better now. Like at first, I know when I got on my own, I was like, ooh, gummy worms, cookies.
I actually shopped the same because of simple.
Now I'm
fact
like chicken. I need to have some, this.
In
and
college,
have some
I was-
vegetables.
college was a struggle life for me. So I shop the same. I shop like I'm struggling. So I'll be like, hey, look, let me go ahead and get this 6-pack of noodles.
You fuck with potted meat?
Just in case. I actually don't fuck with potted meat. That's actually one thing I don't fuck with.
I fuck with that potted meat.
I get the 6-packs of noodles just in case. I do hot dogs and buns just in case I keep them in there. No, I don't even do the hot dogs and buns. I do hot dogs and I do a loaf of bread.
Oh, hey.
Because you can use that for toast.
That's
sandwiches,
universal.
to, like, all
That's
sorts of
universal.
Okay, hold on. You took
You know what I'm saying?
you took me somewhere.
Talk to me.
What are you too good for now? Like you've been there before, but now you just got. As you get older and your money gets better, you get slightly bougie. Like you used to eat it, but you're like, I don't want noodles no more. Like I had so many noodles that
Yeah, I'm not that bougie.
Like-
Go ahead, keep talking to me.
if it's real, I will eat the noodles. But like if I even look at the noodles, I'd be like, hold on, what else
First
do
of
we
all-
have
See,
before?
let me just add this in.
Okay, go ahead, kick in there.
I learned something.
Talk to me.
I now scam myself. I'm like, I'm gonna eat noodles like every now and then.
Just to
so-
remember.
Remind yourself.
Just to remind myself.
There you go.
And when I do have to actually eat noodles, I can be like, oh, it's not that struggling. Right?
It's not that serious, you know what I'm saying?
We good.
But if
I
you
can
eat
say
it,
no.
you can be like, you know what? I kind of, it's not a struggle, but you know what? I'm going to do this tonight because I don't really feel like doing this or that. You know what I'm saying? You have options now.
Yeah.
Remind yourself
I
you
eat
got options.
bologna before I eat noodles.
You know what's
That's
funny
crazy.
though?
And I know people be
Yo.
like, I don't fuck with bologna, but
fried bologna with just the toast or whatever with the cheese, bro. That's you can just fold that up in half and you be like,
I'm
you know
good.
what I'm saying? Whatever.
Matter of fact, I eat a grilled cheese. Like,
that, bro.
Like, some stuff ain't
grilled
the
cheese
struggle.
is the savior, bro.
some stuff
I'm
ain't
not
the
lying to
struggle.
you.
You just like,
cheese
I just
and
want
ramen
it.
noodles.
Oh,
A little noodle on the side and the grilled cheese.
Ooh. See, I used to do grilled cheese like for breakfast. I do the grilled cheese with the eggs.
I can't eat eggs like that.
Oh, we're gonna
Yeah.
pray for you for a little bit.
Yeah, do
But,
it. I miss that.
No, she like it.
It's
It just don't do
Yeah,
it right.
I know. I understand that. We gonna pray for you. I eat eggs. I make omelets. I make everything within the egg. You know what I'm saying? I do hard boiled eggs. Boy, we gonna pray
Look,
for you. We just gonna pray for you.
She had to pray with me with milk. Like, I love cereal, I love ice cream, but it do strange things to my
We
body
gonna pray
parts.
for you too.
Yeah.
We gonna pray
It
for
ain't
you
the
too.
same prayer. Like, it's
Nah.
two different types.
She's-
That's protecting your booty hole.
She
Yeah,
do.
that's-
We gonna pray.
She
and
do
your,
know-
and your nostrils. We gonna pray.
She
for
knows I'm hard headed. Like, every year,
Hell, I know you hard headed.
every year I lose friends on the holidays. Like, most of my friends tell me they'll meet me in February or March because they know when the eggnog come out.
I'm not gonna fuck with you.
I be
man.
drinking
Look,
it, and
true,
people say they don't want to hang
I'm
with me no
sorry,
more.
G. I got to do this.
You gonna tell the story?
True story. We went to, what was it, San Marcos? I think it was around the holidays.
And I felt away.
And we went to a Walmart. And we both bought a carton of eggnog. And I told him to wait till he got to the house to drink it. He got in the car, drank the eggnog. We got 10 minutes down the road. He hollering, he gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh shit.
Then Mike started farting and everything in the car.
I couldn't hold it.
Let the one down, it made it worse. So I just stopped to the nearest gas station and let him handle his business. And
That when our last stop was.
And I told him, no, that we stopped 2 more times after that. Before we got to our destination.
I'm lactose, but I'm hard headed. I should be drinking it anyway.
No, who said it? Who said it? Ludacris? Or it had Lisa's soft ass.
Oh yeah.
Ew. Oh my
It's not about your butt.
I'm going to get a snack.
It's not about your butt.
I need a snack.
Old folks say that your hard head gonna leave you with a
That's
soft
why he got
head.
that loose booty. You know what I'm saying? He got
Look,
that shitty booty.
My booty is all together as one piece.
So what's like a staple that y'all have? Like when you go to the store, you're like, I'm gonna just have this as a backup.
Like
This
it's
is not-
always there.
Yeah, this is not to eat right now. It's just kind of like
If
know,
it get
in case
real.
something happens. It's just kind of around.
Mine's is the noodles.
Noodles.
Mine's is the noodles.
Which one? Chicken, beef, creamy chicken,
Ooh.
shrimp.
The creamy chicken ain't no
She
joke.
hit me. She hit me with that sauce, boy. I wasn't ready for that.
I got a tie.
It's definitely the chicken though, and it's between the chicken and the shrimp. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I say between
Look at you. You got a
I
little
say-
class
Yeah,
right
I'm
there.
class. I even put them together one time, boy. It was amazing.
me. I say between the creamy chicken and the shrimp.
See,
Hey, I was with the
see,
creamy chicken.
that's where I was at.
Yeah,
That's where
I'm
I'm
on
at
that
too.
creamy chicken.
And I like that chicken picante or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I ain't seen it. Oh, okay. I think I have seen that. I think I seen that one. Yeah.
And my boy Golden Nuts, he put pancake syrup on his. What the hell? Yeah.
We gonna
Hey,
have to talk.
random question. Random question.
Go for it. That
So-
weird shit you be doing.
No. First of all, that's I ain't gonna lie. That's a whole nother episode.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, that's actually you might want to put that down.
Yeah, I might have to check that
The
one.
wild or weirder shit, you know, you be doing.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be, you might want to think about that. But I had a question in regards to like breakfast, lunch, or dinner,
I'm saying
and kicker, and will you substitute either for one? So, for example, like I would eat breakfast for dinner.
oh hell yeah. Pancakes
Or
at midnight.
like, are you a brunch person? Or are you really a breakfast person? Like, you know, I want to eat breakfast. I may skip lunch. Like, are you just really
I'm gonna
love
say
breakfast?
this,
You
though.
eat a big breakfast?
Breakfast to me, like my girl had to remind me that what time of day it is. Cause to me, when I wake up, it's morning time. Even if I wake up at 3:30. Like if I wake up at 3:30 in the evening, I'd be like, "Good morning." She'd be like, "It's not morning." I'd be like, "What's for breakfast?" It's not breakfast. It's 3:30.
Oh.
But I still be like, "It's breakfast." I just got up.
You know what?
It's breakfast
I,
time.
you know what? I may be that guy too. Because
Yeah.
like even when I wake up, I'm like, "Yo, we about to have like bacon and eggs and
And like it's
and
4:30.
biscuits and something." I don't give a fuck what time it is. I want bacon, eggs, and biscuits.
It's
Like, you know, that's when
it's
I woke
breakfast
up. Like,
time.
I agree with that. I'm actually a brunch person, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, no matter when I wake up, bro, I want like I can have a pork chop and eggs, or
Oh, you like the
like I want the deal, like
Yeah.
steak and eggs, or like an omelet and.
Oh, you
like,
done got classy
yeah.
too.
Oh, well, yeah, pinky up type
Yeah,
shit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I do pinky up type shit. I can have an
He's
omelet and
drinking
rum.
mimosas and
Yeah.
stuff.
Hey.
Mimosas and steak, ribeyes and eggs. It ain't
Should
no
I tell
regular
y'all-
steak.
Should I tell y'all my mimosa story?
Go ahead.
Okay, cool. So, the first time I had an actual mimosa, I was in Fort Worth, Texas. My homeboy had he invited us out, and we went out there, me and Menace. So we out there doing our thing, and we went to this place called the Social Club, and we was chilling. And I was like, yo, I want a drink. And it was like the waitress was like, yeah, we got mimosas. I was like, what's that?
You
Like,
went classy.
I've heard about it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, you know what? I was like, what's that? I was like, what does it consist of? And she was like, yeah, we'll bring you out like a pitcher, like not like a big pitcher, but it's a pitcher,
Yeah.
and it's only like $10, but it's a pitcher.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah.
I told you, like I'm like, let's do it. So me and Menace ordered mimosas that day.
Your life
And it was
changed.
like 1 or 2 o'clock. And that point, bro, we finished the mimosas, but we was feeling it. Boy, they
Shit,
made
I
them
bet.
things something tough. We was feeling it. But it was like 4 o'clock and we was tipsy. We was like, yo, what's next? Because either we
You was on
fucking
the vibe.
bitches or we got to go do something else because we feeling good. Like, we got to go do some stuff.
You
Like,
feeling
we got to
naughty.
move around. Yeah, we got to move around. Like,
Oh,
we got to go do some stuff. But mimosas, at that point, this is when I realized mimosas can be a life changer.
Oh my god.
So now I am a fan of mimosas.
Hey, mimosas a vibe.
Boy, you be 11 o'clock. Like, brunch? What? Hey, I want a mimosa. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get the day started. Like, I'm there. So,
Yeah.
mimosas will also be in my near future. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think mine's simple. I said that, breakfast do something to me. My mama used to trick me. Shout
Yeah.
out to when I was in a struggle. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I ain't even know we was in a struggle. Sometimes she used to tell us, guess what today is? it's opposite day. And I was like, oh, it's opposite day? She was like, yeah, on opposite day, you eat your breakfast for dinner. And I was like, oh,
there you go.
why? You know, now I'm grown. She'd be like, I ain't gonna lie. Opposite day is not a thing. That's all we had. I'm like, oh, so I was in a struggle.
As an adult, she had to tell you.
She was like, yeah, when you saw it was opposite day, that was struggle day. We had eggs and bacon, and that was your only food anyway. I was like, it's a national holiday. I was at the table like, I love this day.
Opposite day.
I know she probably opened it in that refrigerator and had tears in her eyes, and I was grinning like, whoa, this is a great holiday. Scorp, what were you rolling with? You a dinner man or a breakfast man? You know you gotta make this struggle fun for them kids.
I know. But all time I eat breakfast though. Here recently, I ate breakfast, you know, before I go to work. But other than that, I have ate breakfast like after noon and so on. It just, I like breakfast, you know. But if I wake up if I got a taste for breakfast at any time of the day, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna eat breakfast. There's no questions about that. But far as anything else, you know, I just eat whatever I got a taste for.
So like you don't have
like say for instance right now, if I got a taste for some pancakes, I'm finna go to IHOP.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
I might get that all you can eat IHOP special.
So you don't go off of the time of day. You just go off of whatever you feel like you got to taste for.
Whatever I feel like I got to taste for.
I could feel that, man, because like I said, I'll eat breakfast for dinner. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's no issues. And I had a problem cooking. Like today, I had wings and pasta.
Life is good.
That's what I felt like. I had barbecued some wings, smoked them. You know
Did you meal do?
Hold on. I'm gonna take a shot for this shit because y'all niggas pissed me off with that goddamn thing. I don't even know. I felt like I explained it the last time, but I don't even remember what I said last time. So in that case,
you had got there last time.
Yeah, I was there. I was reaching heights.
Yeah,
but at the same time, I was like,
you slam dunked that motherfucker.
Yeah, I was like, because he was like, yeah, that's what it is, and I was like, I don't even remember what I said. I don't even remember what I said. So every time I hear it, I'm like, what the fuck is y'all talking about still?
Look, I'm finna bring us to a place that I've been wanting to go for a minute.
Oh, here the fuck we go.
Two different
just
places.
FYI, I don't know what the fuck he be talking about when he be getting here. Y'all, I'm just gonna let y'all know that right now.
I feel different this time. I feel like I'm gonna start at Scorp. I want to know, what's that old school cartoon? We gotta talk about this. What's that old school cartoon that your child must know about? It make you feel complete. Cause you know, when we all do it, we want to show our kids about our day. Was this a movie?
Yeah.
Somebody made a bowl of cereal after this episode.
Yeah, they was hungry.
We started been talking about food so much. Somebody poured a bowl of cinnamon toast crunch.
Wait a minute.
Hey, stay hungry. Stay hungry out there, podcasters. Stay hungry.
This is the hungry episode. But matter of fact, speaking of cereal, that take us right to the cartoons. Make you feel like you might have to hold off to Saturday morning.
Me personally, I used to let my daughter, and I had the series too.
Yeah.
DuckTales.
Okay.
Yup. DuckTales.
You had to bring her to your day.
Yup. Matter of fact, she enjoyed it too, watching.
Hell yeah.
We sat there and watched all 3 DVDs together, you know what I'm saying?
But we can't let our cartoons fade away from our time.
I mean, I don't know what these cartoons is nowadays. I don't even think these cartoons.
They ain't for this. Yeah, go for it.
Back in the day, right?
Your kid gotta know this one.
Like the cartoon that got me. That's like I'll probably still watch to this day. Recess.
Oh snap! Recess was fire.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
bro.
Recess.
It literally had like elementary school to a T, bro. It had elementary school to a T. Like,
I was feeling that way about Hey Arnold too, but yeah, Recess.
Yo, that's another one. Boy, that is my joint,
yeah.
though. Like, but Recess though,
Yeah, Recess.
Like Recess put a spin on things, bro. That I ain't never thought could be a spin put on. And I enjoyed every inch of Recess. I enjoyed every inch of Hey Arnold. Like Rugrats was like like it was just there. Like I feel like when I think about it now, Rugrats was there, but it was a good episode. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, when I think about like Recess, I feel like that's relatable. I feel like Hey Arnold.
It got some real situations in there.
It's relatable stuff in those two cartoons. You know what I'm saying? And even in I don't even know. You remember Rocco's Martin Light?
You already called mine right there.
But it was relatable.
I ain't gonna lie.
And it's relatable to the struggle though.
They nasty on that motherfucker too.
They nasty too. You're right. You're right. But it related to the struggle too.
Yeah, it
does.
If
you think about it. If you don't know what Rocco's Modern Light is, I pretty much advise you like to.
You might have to close the podcast or go visit it and then come back.
You might want to go YouTube that or something because shout out to that show.
Not to mention the because we can't even miss this theme songs like Rocco's Modern Life.
Rocco's Modern Life. Bro, don't forget about All Real Monsters either, bro. We ain't gonna not forget about All Real Monsters.
Yeah,
bro.
we can't leave that one out there.
And the person that starts everything off, in Nick Jr. Hi there, face here.
Oh yeah,
boy. If you don't know
what face is, you tripping.
Whoever, because I don't know who was doing it at the time, but I heard about it. That was creating the '90s Nick's shows as an actual channel. As an actual channel. I don't know if that was Spectrum or whoever.
Castle.
Yeah. Boy.
Clarissa Explains It All.
Boy, all of them.
Oh, if you wonder what's going on, it turns out Lynneopoly did not make a bowl of cereal. She made a thing of popcorn.
She brought that classic back.
She brought that old thing back.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it might be dope. That's what I was thinking too.
And all y'all's kids know these shows.
Oh yeah, my son's familiar with that.
I had the series. I had the first season.
I think I'm gonna go with Arthur. Like to me, that show is like.
Hey, that's a deep one right there.
Yeah, and I think she's aware.
I can't argue with it.
You took her down that road.
Yeah.
Took my son down the Captain Planet road too.
It's disappointing because I don't think she likes it like I liked it. But
so speaking of Captain Planet, we still gonna get them.
Don't y'all worry. Y'all close your ears at this point. We'll talk about that off the set.
Never mind. Okay.
Like
I won't say nothing then.
No, but check.
Oh, you mean the matching rings?
Oh shit. Here'll go the last one. We're gonna wrap it up.
All right, talk to us.
What's the music artist or group that if your child don't know, you'll feel like you failed in life?
My child too young to know.
Like you want them to know. Because, you don't want your son saying, who is Tupac, who is Michael Jackson, or whoever it may be.
Right.
Who is that person that if they don't know, you're going to feel like, damn, I failed myself.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like they got to know the music, like, period. Like, because if I listen to it, but that's, of course, like...
Is there a particular artist that if your son said, who is that you would be embarrassed?
You know what? I can't say that because here's the thing. Here's the reason why I can't say that, because they only know what I introduced them to. So I can't say if they don't know it, then that's my fault as a father.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, you would feel bad, like, damn, I ain't showed you this.
Webby.
They definitely gonna know Webby. I ain't gonna lie to you. They gotta know I fuck a bitch till she real tired. They gotta know that. But that's a later age. That's a later age, though. That's the later age.
Is this gonna be part of the talk? When you sit them down and say, okay, son, listen to this song real quick.
I feel like with the kids' age group, of course, you bring in the music that you know. Like when you was at that age, you bring in the music that you was kind of like vibing at that age, at that time. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell my son at 6 years old that I fuck a bitch till she real tired. I'm not going to do that. That's just a double negative.
Can I take back what I showed my son? Because I showed him 3 6 Mafia.
Well, no.
Of course you did.
You know what? That makes sense. But it depends on what you showed him.
What's the song?
Slob on my nut.
Yeah. Wait, how old is this? Oh, how old is your son again?
He just turned 13.
No, but he did this like 8 years ago.
Yeah, I did this
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he little not now.
He might was 3 or 4 when I showed.
Well, I mean, he may or may not remember that. He may or may not.
But he know a whole lot now.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he do. Now you may introduce that song to him again, and then you can talk about it.
I had to whoop him.
Don't play it around me.
I had to whoop him one time.
No, I want to be there for that.
Cause Zero, Zero. You remember that song? Kiss my black ass.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, all these. One time I had picked him up for the weekend, and he came in saying, "All these hoes still get no love.
Hey,
all they get is a fuck you."
Hey,
and
looks.
I put him in power bomb.
I can't even say that sometimes.
And I said, "Who are you?" He said,
I might have to agree with X on that.
That's one of my drinking songs. When I turn off the bottle with, bro.
Oh my God.
That is one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's the
one.
Turn off the bottle with.
What your child need to know, Scorp? To make you feel better as a parent.
I don't know.
Since I need to.
She already know everything right now. She be knowing some stuff I don't even think she know.
I hope it ain't busted baby by Plies.
I don't know.
He's like, maybe.
Baby, yeah.
Hanging with her mama, I don't know.
Or on the hotline, but pretty good.
It's 5 in the morning.
Like I said, hanging with her mama, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I wanna hug.
Lynneopoly, what your child needs to know. Maybe ours is more wholesome than ours because we done failed.
It probably
kids.
is, because I ain't gonna lie, we stupid as shit on this end.
We done failed our kids.
That's our saying sanity over there. You know what I'm saying? She can just keep us grounded.
I'm kind of with Wildchild. Like, I'm not gonna let her listen to none of this stuff right now, but
Right.
she's still on Kids Bop. Like, that's
Yeah, we're gonna let you be a
Straight
kid
Kids
for
Bop.
as long as I can make you be a kid. I agree.
Exactly.
There's some wholesome people in the world.
Mine don't know kids about.
Oh yeah, my son.
They know Project Pit.
Like my son know Miguel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you should show him Bad It by Master P.
no, my son knows like this here that I go Michelle fight for that white goat. Like he knows stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Like
What
stuff
about
like
Whistle
that.
While You Twerk?
No,
Cut it out.
Okay.
no, he don't
My
know
daughter,
that.
she's still on Kids Bop and Spice Girls and Taylor Swift. Like that's what she's on. That's what she's on for real.
My daughter know Bad and Bougie.
What?
Yeah, like no, that's not gonna happen. Like my son knows, like he knows the songs that he like he know Miguel, bro. Like that's what he know.
I got
you know what I'm saying?
Proof too.
Yeah, what
She know Bad and Bougie.
Oh my God.
There's a whole video.
I got a video of her knowing this song.
Yeah, I'm done with that. Yeah, I'm done with that.
You have a discussion with her?
I had to DDT that one for her.
I had a discussion with her mom.
Yeah, my son don't know none of like the hood stuff or none of that. Like he know Miguel, like in regards to the sense that like not even like the Please Me joined by him and Cardi.
Okay,
he knows the stuff before that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'll probably say like 9-10 years old. I want to know Kanye, Erykah Badu, and Michael Jackson. Like,
whoa,
Badu.
Yeah. Like, he has to know that.
Well,
What's Erykah Badu?
Erykah Badu.
What you mean? What?
Which song?
What song? Erykah Badu.
The older stuff.
On and on, Bag Lady.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cause you know,
Erykah Badu can get all these kids.
Call Tyrone.
Yeah, she got a class.
She don't need to hear that yet.
Call Tyrone.
She gotta be 45 to hear that.
Boy, Erykah Badu can get all these kids. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He trying to sprinkle his tartar sauce elsewhere in
Boy,
the streets.
she's so beautiful, bro.
Dang, boy, you
You better ask her, did she go to Coachella?
Oh yeah, then your Peter might be itching.
Because I think she was there.
Oh
Boy.
shit.
Sorry.
Boy, I would Euro step to because boy,
How your Peter gonna be doing if you
Don't answer that question.
hey, the inflatable joint.
you gonna be doing that dance?
Okay, now it's time to wrap it up for real. It's time to wrap it up for
And that's
real.
a message. Wrap it up.
Message. Yeah, wrap it up in so many ways.
Boy, y'all ain't shit. First of all, let's just throw that out there. Y'all ain't shit.
I promise this is the last question.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
said this last time.
Now look, you know what the pastor always say. I won't be before you long.
This is gonna be a 2-part episode.
This is the last one. I won't be before you.
Are you
long.
collecting offering? Because I ain't got it.
Yeah, okay. We do have an ATM around the back. We finna wrap it up. Look.
Yeah, we in there.
Okay. What did your parents try to hide from you?
Oh shit.
Like what did you come across that your mom say, no, you been to turn that shit off, all that damn motherfucking cussing in this bitch.
Uncut.
You had to say you cussing too.
Uncut.
BT Uncut.
Yeah, that was.
You kept watching it.
Boy, I be up on the summer nights, boy. Uncut. boy, I had to turn it off. Boy, that's when Tip Drill was made. Boy,
you were waking back up trying to watch.
Must be the ass because it ain't your face. I kind of still live by that shit. You know what I'm
saying? Hey, I stayed up on the weekend just to watch that motherfucking video. Out Tip Drill.
I want to say, Mama.
You ain't never lying, boy.
Mama, now that I'm grown, I'm just going to say this. You remember that time you said, how we get Playboy?
I'm done with you,
and I told you my stepdaddy did it. I bought it myself. I added that to our channel list.
I'm done with you, bro.
If you need me to pay you back, I'm going to bring my debit card when I come down there next month.
She might hit you up on...
And she gonna get you, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, cash out. I might have to pay PayPal. I bought it myself.
I'm snitching way before, bro. I'm telling you.
I told him my stepdad did it. But music-wise, I was banned from 3 6 Mafia, and I had...
You should be banned for 3 6 Mafia now from the way you told your son at the adolescent age.
Oh, yeah. And I ran across a cassette tape in my household that I'm assuming one of my cousins left, and I got reintroduced to them. But I did sneak and listen to that. And my mom, once she did decide to listen to rap, she did come in with the worst rap because she was one listening to that. We had a gospel household, and then she got introduced to The Baddest Bitch by Trina. And then she said, why they cussing so much? I said, well, you picked the wrong rapper to start with. You should have started with something more wholesome.
That's the queen of Miami.
Who you bet? Who did your parents say turn this shit off?
I used to listen to all that old school music.
Oh, you were listening to the blues already.
Not even that. Not even that. I mean, I would say like some of that old school music. I used to just walk around the house and just
saying fuck everybody.
Playing that shit on my phone, you know. And my dad, he might come through and like, what you know about that? You need to cut that off. Something like that. That's before your time.
Is it Al Green?
No, it wasn't even Al Green. It was probably before Al Green.
Oh wow. See, you playing Elvis.
Really? Yeah. But you know, I can say as far as rap wise, you know, say probably Snoop.
They said turn it off.
Or who else?
Yeah, that is something you used to tell your kids to turn it off.
Yeah. Like me and my brother, we used to like have the little Bluetooth speaker in the bathroom while we taking a shower and just be bumping music and shit. And then they'll come down the hallway talking about you need to cut it off or turn it down.
Yeah, Kurt Franklin came on next.
No. What is up with you?
Be encouraged no matter what's going on.
I don't know about
that. So you in gospel? Don't do
it. Well, after you turn that Snoop off, you gotta, switch the tempo.
Well, Snoop had the #1 gospel album, so
I still ain't heard the album.
I ain't heard it either.
I downloaded, but I still ain't heard it.
We're gonna pay it a visit.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Lynneopoly, tell us what you got banned from. Or you had to have a discussion in your household.
Oh my gosh.
That was,
I'm sorry.
That was some Snoop.
Wait a minute.
I didn't get banned from nothing. But I know, looking back, I'm like, man, like
you shouldn't have been listening.
Yeah, we were singing some inappropriate songs. That's
the whole.
You know what?
Mm-hmm. We were like, I was outside to Ludacris. What's your fantasy? We were dancing, making up dance moves and stuff.
Yeah. But that's still nowadays too, though.
But,
you would catch the kids singing what they on song.
But that was inappropriate. But the other thing is like,
I just thought about that whole song a while ago.
I don't know if y'all remember when they used to send those papers in the mail, like for you to get CDs, like buy one CD for a penny and all stuff. I used to be sending those in, and she's like, "Stop sending those."
You was mailing them off?
Yeah, getting CDs and stuff.
That's what I'm hearing.
You sending off mail? You off the hook?
Thug life.
I was like 10 or something. Like
baby, cause I'm a thug.
so
that was my song.
You listen to Trick Daddy then?
Yeah.
Trick love the kids.
Yeah.
He can't sing that these days.
I think that was one of my first favorite songs.
Wow.
Trick and Trina.
Which one?
You don't know Nan?
Yeah.
You don't know Nan?
Nah.
Girl, you know that.
Look, so we should have that. Like,
with that being said, y'all close y'all ears and get ready for this conversation.
There's too much juice going on.
As somebody once said, it's too much sauce.
Too much sauce.
We already gave a shout out, so I'm just gonna go on and let you know how to contact us.
There you go.
We did it right this time. We hit y'all at the beginning, so you can hit me at 100%velvet@gmail.com. If you hit me there, find out how to get merch, or hit us on Instagram, Velvet Vibes Podcast, all one word, vibes with a Z. Wildchild, how can I get a hold of you?
Sawildchild@gmail.com. That's Sawildchild@gmail.com.
Did you like that? And Scorp, how can I get a hold of you?
ScorpionKing 3305@gmail.com. ScorpionKing _33_King on the IG. On the IG.
Oh, okay.
On the IG.
That's a slightly different. Okay.
Or I could put it to you like this: if you got a song you want to, throw out there, or you just want to get on the Velvet Vibes song, hit us up.
Just like that. Lynneopoly, how can they reach out to you?
It's Lynneopoly at everything, and that's LYNNEOPOLY, and that's also my email address at gmail.com.
Just like that. And if you didn't know, now you know. We out this biatch. We finna have to get us something to eat after this episode.
I'm finna take my horse down 410.
Yeah, down Old Town Road.
And ride it to the house.
I promise.
Ride it to the house.
Ride it to the crib.